That be all?
That's it, yes.
Now, let's see. A pound of tea, 3 spools of cotton, box of pepper, 4 yards of muslin, 2 bars of soap. That's $1.33.
Life's getting dearer every day.
It's $47.50. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening to you, Mr. Dudley. I hope Mrs. Dudley's feeling better.
Oh, it's just a cold, and Doc Madden is going to come by anyway.
Goodbye, Mr. Perkins.
Good night, Mrs. Johnson.
Now, like I was saying, George, you can't tell me that this here McKinley ain't a good president.
I didn't say he wasn't. I just said I disapproved of some of his policies.
Hello, Daniel.
Oh, Sam, here's my butter for this week.
All right, Daniel, I'll credit to your account. You'll be wanting some for the missus, I suppose?
She'll have some coffee.
Good.
Got your milk over to the depot kind of early, didn't you?
Yes, figured I'd beat this storm. Seems to rain just as much in this new century as it did in the old one.
20th century, 19th century. Seems one's about the same as the other.
I got an idea this 20th century is going to knock the whole blame world upside down.
Oh, shoot. You've just been reading those outlandish books by Jules Verne again.
No more outlandish than what's going on right before your eyes here in Elmsville. 4 telephones, a telegraph machine down in the depot, 3 trains coming through every day. People trying to invent flying machines.
Good evening, Doc.
Good evening, Sam, and how's Emma?
Oh, not too bad. She's waiting to see you.
Hi, Doc.
George, how's the missus?
She's fine.
Fine.
Now look at here, Dan. Supposing these newfangled inventions do come along, how's it going to change things?
You keep bees up in back of your house, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Well, you know how them bees live then. Some do one thing, some another. Something like you and me. You're a cobbler, I'm a farmer. Or take my own house. My boy has his farm chores. Ella does the child raising and cooking. My eldest girl does the sewing.
I don't see what you're driving at.
Well, with these inventions, everybody's going to be split up even a little more on jobs. Why, already they got a factory in the city where they make shoes faster than you can.
But they ain't as good as mine.
Maybe not, but one man alone don't make them. One fella cuts out the soles, another fella makes the tops. And still another one sews the whole shooting match together.
Oh, I get it. You mean the whole country's going to be just like a beehive?
Just about.
What do you think of that, Sam? This loony farmer says the whole country is going to be like a beehive.
That ain't news. You got some drones down there in Congress already.
I'm serious. I tell you, this new century's gonna be a whole new life.
A whole new life it was. A social revolution. Invention and technological advance produced such specialization in skills that the pattern of American society itself underwent a radical change. In transportation, the network of railroads that spread across the nation had the effect of widening markets from a local to a national scale. The arrival of the automobile facilitated the transportation of people as well as products. And the airplane accelerated the speed of transportation even further. The technological advances in communication had such a variety of effects that it is possible to mention only a few. Business expansion was accelerated tremendously. Markets, which had been purely local, became national and even international. Mass advertising became an industry in itself. Radio, and finally television, became a part of daily living. But perhaps the greatest change in the division of labor came not as a result of wider communication and faster transportation, but because of the new machines of mass production that divided and subdivided the jobs of men. The assembly line increased production, at the same time specializing the skills of labor even further. Faster transportation, new means of communication, machines of mass production. What was the effect of these things on the life and business of a man like Sam Dudley, a merchant who owned his store and stocked only those items that the farmers in his locality could not grow or make for themselves? Today, near this same rural community, a supermarket supplies farm families with most of their needs. Here, a farmer's wife can buy vegetables, meat, and other farm products. Her husband finds it more profitable to produce and sell just one commodity. This supermarket is one of a chain owned by many stockholders across the country. The changes affected not only the merchant, but the craftsman as well. A shoemaker like George Perkins no longer makes shoes. Now he mostly repairs them. Today, shoes are made almost entirely in factories. This is part of a great new labor group, the blue-collar workers. Here, no worker completes the product all by himself, and no worker owns the tools he works with. This greater splitting up of labor has given each worker a repetitive, specialized, and relatively less skilled job to do. In the factory office, members of another new labor force, the white-collar workers, specialize in administrative and clerical functions. In the clerical positions, women have come to predominate. Factory workers today seek security and recognition through labor unions as a substitute for the economic independence and the prestige of a craftsman. Even the professions have felt the effects of the change in the division of labor. In 1900, a doctor was not usually a specialist. He took care of all varieties of illness, from typhoid fever to broken bones. And he served as a psychiatrist as well as physician. Sometimes he even prescribed for sick livestock. Today, a growing percentage of doctors are specialists in treating illnesses in separate parts of the body or in curing special diseases. This doctor is a cancer specialist and highly skilled in the use of Betatron equipment. More and more doctors are becoming researchers in narrowly defined fields of medicine. Such work is sponsored by hospitals, foundations, and increasingly by large commercial drug companies. In 1900, a farmer like Daniel Parker produced dairy products, raised 3 or 4 crops, together with several kinds of livestock. Today, the modern farmer is a specialist. Here, too, time has brought many changes. This farmer's product is milk, and only milk. Although he is still the independent owner of his farm, he is only the first link in a long assembly line of new specialists that stretches from him to consumer. The milk goes from farm to receiving station, and from there to the processing plant for pasteurization and bottling. Countless technicians and workers are involved before the milk finally reaches the consumer. Each batch must be tested for quality, freshness, butter fat, vitamin content, and even flavor. Laws enforced by governmental inspectors require not only minimum nutritional standards, but laboratory examination by skilled technicians for bacterial count and purity. A doctor is employed to check the health of employees. The workers who operate the machines form only a small part of the labor force. There must also be machinists to repair and maintain the machinery. There must be shippers to prepare the milk for delivery. There is a huge administrative and clerical force. There are salesmen and advertising men to sell the milk, and dispatchers and truckers to see that it's delivered on time. The division of labor has not just been increasingly divided, it has been atomized so radically that even a man of imagination back in 1900 can only dimly conceive it.
Well, I guess it's time for me to be heading home.
Oh, it's early, Ed. Stay a while.
Sure, for you stab beds that don't get up till 7, Farmer gets up at 4.
Huh, what's the matter, Dan? You jealous?
No, just sleepy. So I'll say good night.
Good night, Dan.
Night, Dan. Well, he's got a lot of crazy ideas, but we've always had men with crazy ideas around.
Hey, Dan,
What?
don't be having any nightmares about beehives and flying machines.
Yeah, and pictures coming to life on the wall, and crazy boats rolling around under the sea.
I'll button your lip.
What a man.
That Dan is a darn good farmer, but he's sure nuttier than a fruitcake.